Blimey, no fart sounds over the intro that time. Hello,
Oh,
welcome back to Easy Rollers D&D, Vaybaba. We are all here today. Everyone is in various states of aliveness by the looks of things. But we are here for episode 38. Quick plug to the Potion Maker Co.co.uk. I met them once again at a local convention, and I'm going to be rolling some of their nice new dice that I've purchased for tonight's episode. I'd recommend you go over to their website and you buy some of their dice as well, and maybe some of their other stuff. But yes, let's get into it. Unless anybody else has anything they'd like to say first.
no. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's do the recap.
I don't think you'll be plugging your internet provider at the moment.
Lord, yeah.
I would like to say, I would like to defamation, whatever it's called. I'll slander them if you like.
I wouldn't, because you might suddenly disappear off of the screen. Cool.
Sponsored by Manscaped.com. Whatever advert.
I don't know if you,
sponsors
can
do
you
you
can you
usually
do
see?
can you do that if we're not actually sponsored by them?
We
Fine.
will be now.
I think we should get a sponsor from Manscaped. I'll definitely do that.
I'll email them.
Mike needs a shave. Okay, let's
If
do
we
the
get
recap.
sponsored by Manscaped, are you going to fully clean shave and live on stream?
My entire body, every
Me too.
last
I don't
every
think-
last inch.
I think that might violate terms of service.
I don't think it would, because I've seen women in bikinis bouncing around in pools doing things
Can I miss
on
that?
Switch.
Yeah, I'll be taking the week off then.
Would,
I remember I have something to do that day.
well, maybe we'll save it for the in-person one at the end of when we get to the last
I am not
episode.
doing the shaving.
You will
Dad
do the
needs to shave his
shaving.
asshole.
You will do it. Right, anyway, episode 37's recap. Last episode, Devils Bane, triumphant but badly beaten up from their fight with Grift, are taken back to Castle View for some much needed rest and a few weeks in which some shopping took place and their airship, the Defiant, was repaired. They are ready to go once more. The destination, the halls of the Titans. However, Keenan's memory of the visions isn't that sharp, and he's not sure he can guide the helm to bring them there. On the trip east to the continent of Al-Karaf, a roaming trader named Richard Hull lands on the ship, and Lily doesn't waste any time spending more gold. However, she gets more than she bargained for when her new boots seem to house a little purring furball. It eats, it multiplies, and generally annoys everyone but Lily. And after a few days of Keenan desperately trying to piece together the pieces of his memory, the crew's morale takes a big hit as the furry creatures are eating the supplies. That added to the stifling heat and discomfort being experienced by all, Wolfer has no choice but to allow Xanaton out to eat them all up and rid them of the infestation. And finally, they do find the location for the Hall of the Titans. They make their way inside, and so begins the first trial. Before we begin, did Lily and Logan, did you decide on your items that you wanted? I know you sent me lists, but I can't remember if you actually...
I did. You sent me what I could have with the ring.
Cool.
Thing.
Right, that's fine.
I am so sorry. I completely forgot about
No, that's
that.
all right. It doesn't matter anyway, because you wanted scrolls, so they wouldn't have been made in time before you come here anyway. You'd have to go pick them up.
Yeah.
We said we'd have to go and collect the stuff either way. So it's
Well, if you were having like a mundane magic, well, not a mundane magic item, but you know what I mean, like something more readily available, you could potentially have had it before you left, depending on what it was.
yeah.
I did say in the last episode, because I did kind of ad-lib the little speech you got in the first chamber, that I might retcon things. Now, what I will do is quickly into the... If you go onto Discord, into the maps screen, I'm going to drop in a map of this room that you are in. Ooh, don't do that because that's going to turn up on the screen. Where is maps? Maps has disappeared.
Maps only.
Maps only, there you are. I wasn't scrolling down far enough. Oh, you bugger. Okay, right. Go. There we are. Right. Sorry, anyone podcast, you won't be able to hear this, but I will describe to you what's going on. For anyone watching, if there is anybody online at the moment, I am going to unveil it on the stream. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you better see this. This is known as the Forge. So there's a slight retcon. Let me read this out for you. When you enter the forge, there looks to be a tired and dishevelled looking dwarf in the centre of this chamber. The chamber itself is in 3 tiers, with furnaces at the topmost tier. The second tier has what appear to be frost trolls chasing about and extinguishing some sort of fiery fairies. The ground level has a raised dais with an anvil on it, and there's a brazier that is just smouldering next to it, and some channels that lead into it. They seem to have carried from the remnants of the molten metals in them. Hang on, I've read that completely wrong. They seem to have carried from the remnants of in them molten metals that have been melted at the furnaces and sent to the centre to be worked. At the furnaces themselves are buckets full of ore and receptacles to put them into. The dwarf sees you all and calls to you, "Heroes, welcome to Moradin's Forge. Sadly, it's seen better days. It's been overrun with these frost trolls and I can't stop them. They're killing the fairies that keep the furnaces burning. Please, get the fires blazing once more." Now, you won't be able to see this, but I do have a little map here on my table with some counters and other bits and bobs to track where everyone is. So you guys arrive, and you're on that top tier. There are 6 furnaces. I had already nominated that. Now, the 12 o'clock furnace, so the one at the very top, the 6 o'clock furnace, they're both burning. You are at, let me see, who's who on my little sheet here. Volta is at the 4 o'clock sort of position. Let's see, who's blue. Logan, you're sort of at that 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock position. Bane, you're at the 10, 11 o'clock, and then that leaves Keenan down at that sort of 7, 8 o'clock position on that map. You have got 3 fairies, and they are on the middle tier, and they're sort of just dancing around sort of near where the stairs are. 2 on the sort of 3 o'clock staircase, 1 on the 9 o'clock staircase, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trolls in various positions. I'll give you that information when you get to it, on that middle tier, and they're sort of chasing these fairies around. So, that's that complicated part out the way. We will roll initiative so we can track who is where. So if you could all roll initiative for me, please.
Yes.
21.
21 for Lily.
21.
So everyone went at once there. Sorry, say again there, Corbs.
21.
You're also 21. Okay, no problem. Have you both added in your dex bonuses, or is one of you more dexterous than the other?
My dex is +3.
Mine is the same.
Okay. We'll go ladies first. Sorry, what was yours there, Dan?
16.
Keenan on 16. And Logan?
10.
10. Sweet. No problem at all. You're going to discover how this works as things go, but Lily, you are first. What would you like to do?
Alright.
Where did I say you were? You are my green counter. You are at that sort of 11
10
o'clock.
o'clock.
Yeah.
So you said that how many are the ice thrown?
You've got 3. You've got 7 of these trolls running about.
And how far are they from us?
You're on the very top tier. So if you look at the map, I've sort of done it so that it's you might be able to tell there's 3 different ground types.
Yes.
Yeah, you're on that top ring. They're on the middle ring.
So the middle ring, is it lower than us?
Yes, yes. It's. I think I described it previously as about 50
Yes.
feet lower.
Okay, that's fine. And the ferries are with us. So, and are there these stairs take us downstairs, aren't they?
Yeah, if you go down the stairs, you'll be to the middle ring, and then another. I think we said about on the next one was about 30 feet down. You'll end up on the ground floor.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Obviously, it's hard to really demonstrate this on Incarnate, but there you go.
Just give me 1 second.
That's
I
all right.
just
I'm just
want
going to
to
drop the image out of the stream a moment so everyone can see your pretty faces. I'll probably bring the map back up in a moment. But you guys obviously have the map on Discord, so you can see what's what.
Right. So sorry, I wasn't very prepared.
That's all right. There are obviously rules and such for how this works, but like I said, at the moment you don't really know.
Okay, so from what I see, is it like a balcony that we are like? Can we sit as if it is a balcony on top of them, and we can see
Yeah,
them?
there's like a little. You can imagine there'd be like a handrail or something going around. You can look over and see what's going on the level below you, and then of course down on the ground level.
Okay, I find the ice troll that it is closer to me,
Yep.
and I
You've
and
got one pretty much on the level right below you, so 50 feet below you.
and I go a little bit on the left, so I'm not exactly on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast Moonbeam. He needs to do a Constitution saving throw, please.
I will tell you now, they automatically fail. They don't. They can't save on things like that.
Okay, so he takes 10 radiant damage.
Yeah. As you hit it, it drops to the ground and it seems to be unconscious.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Okie dokie. Oh, I'm going to number these trolls actually, so I know which ones they are. So that one we're going to call number one. So next up, after you finish your turn, the trolls are going to go, or at least one of them is going to go. Let me just finish numbering these guys. So let's see. You see a troll, and it is directly below Volta on the level below. Move up to one of these fairies, and it claps its hands around it, and psh, the fairy goes out. After that, it is Volta's go.
Oh, fairy.
Okay. Eldritch Blast at the 3 nearest trolls.
You have got two near enough right below you, 50 feet below. The next one is going to be on the opposite side of the room, so it's going to be at least 100 feet away.
That's all right. Eldritch Blast has a range of 120 feet.
Cool.
So first one is 12.
No, it doesn't hit.
Second one is a 23.
That one hits.
Third one is a 13.
Third one does not hit, so the second one does hit.
Woohoo! That will be 7 mighty points of Eldritch damage.
Cool. That one is also knocked out for a moment, and he seems to fall on the ground unconscious. I will tell you now, they go down with any amount of damage, but they do have an AC. Cool. After Volta's go, if that is the end of your turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Another troll moves and does something. This one is below Keenan, and he moves to another one of the fairies and, like that, claps and extinguishes another fairy. After that, it is Keenan's go.
Oh no.
Okay. I will run to the nearest fairy.
The nearest fairy is going to be at least 100 feet away from you on the lower level on the opposite side of the room.
I could do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I have to use Step of the Wind, but that means I can use Dash as a bonus action. So I can use double my movement and then still have an action.
Cool. Okay, I will put your counter next to the fairy
So
on the
I
other
can
side of the
move.
room.
110 feet.
Yeah, so you would down the steps and then whip around the ring. The trolls that you pass pay you no attention.
That's handy. I didn't really think what I would do when I got here.
You got this nice little, and you can feel the heat radiating off this thing. It looks like almost like a little, like a glow bug, but it's you can see there's like cinders of fire like emanating from it.
I'll put myself between it and the nearest troll to it
Yeah.
and hold my action for if anything, if the troll comes in range.
Okie
Excuse
dokie.
me. I shall hit it.
Okie dokie. Well, a troll is gonna act next and will come up to you. Now, I've created a little thing here for the trolls.
Troll.
The trolls. Okay, cool. I just need to roll. So, do you want to do your action first as a reaction to him moving in closely? That was your condition,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I guess it'll be. Oh god, that's terrible. 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, the troll himself won't hit you, which I believe doesn't count according to my own rules. Did I say it had to hit, or did I say it didn't have to hit? No, it doesn't have to hit you. So, because your turn is ending and you're 5 feet within 5 feet of one of these trolls, you take 1 point of freezing damage, which means you're going to lose 10 feet of movement.
It's just run like 100 feet.
But by my own rules, because you're also in 5 feet of one of the fairies, it removes a point of freezing. So you've discovered 2 of the random rules that I've created for this little encounter in one turn. Cool. Okay. So that was Keenan. That was a troll. Now it's Logan's turn.
Have you seen My Hero Academia?
No.
It's an anime where there's like a half fire, half ice guy. Just like that.
Oh, right.
Half of
Okay.
me is frozen. Sorry.
Well,
That's okay.
I'm at this kind of 2 o'clock position, right?
You're the blue counter. Yes, you are.
Okay, and where's Kanan and the fairy roughly on that thing?
Okay, Keenan is 6 o'clock to you on that sort of staircase on the 3 o'clock position. Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Oh, right.
He's-
So, what's the distance from me to get where Kanan and the fairy and the troll are?
If you wanted to get to him, you got to move around to the 3 o'clock position on that top row and then drop down the stairs, which is 50 feet alone on the stairs. And you're about probably 50 feet to get to the stairs.
Okay. I'm a run over there,
Yep.
or dash over there, whatever it's called.
Yep. To the top of the stairs.
Does dashing count as an action?
Action dash. Yes.
It is. Give me just a
Unless you're a
couple of
monk.
seconds. Unless I'm a monk.
Or a rogue.
Yeah, we're a rogue.
Right, and I'm going to action surge. You can take 1 additional action on your turn. Yeah. To What size is this fairy? How big is it? If
Oh,
they're
it's
able
only
to just clap it
little.
in the
It's only like
hands.
a little, like I said, a little glow bug.
Right, I'm gonna put it in my new bag of holding
But
that I
you're
bought
at the
the other
top of
day.
the stairs, right?
No, I'm just
Oh,
gone
you're
down
going
to them.
down
I
the
dashed.
stairs.
So I dashed to them, and then using action surge, I used my other action to put it in the new bag of holding.
Yep. So you whoop, and it's in the bag of holding.
Yeah, it's temporarily safe, but it can only breathe in there for 10 minutes, guys.
Okay.
That's all I can do this turn.
Excellent. Well, at the end of your turn, the dwarf calls up to you, all and says, "Excellent work! Get the fairy into a furnace. You need 3 of them to ignite a furnace."
Oh shit! Can we heal the others?
Well, as he says this, oops, where's that gone? I'll recover that later. As he says this, 3 more fairies spring into existence from the 12 o'clock furnace, because that one is lit. 2 of them there, and 1 of them at the 6 o'clock furnace. So there are 3 more fairies in existence. Pardon me. And we start with Lily again.
How far away are they from me? The fairies, are they on the same? Because
You are
said
at
the
10 and 11
fairies-
o'clock. You could get round quite easily to the 2 fairies that sprung into existence at the top furnace.
All right.
Would you like to go that way?
Yes.
Just
I'd
so
like...
it's only so I can move your counters on this little map I've got, so I can keep a track of where everything is.
Yes. So what I want to do is I take out one of the, like, I've got a vial, I've got vials and stuff, and I take out one of the empty ones, and I
Yep.
would like to pick up the fairies
Okay.
and move back to the furnace where it is not lit
Where you were, yep. No problem at all.
and throw them in there.
And
Do
put
I
them in
have
there.
enough
Lovely.
movement?
I will mark ×2 on there so I know they're in there. Lovely. Yeah, you start to see the fire coming together. Not hot enough for the furnace, but certainly sparking into life. Is that the end of your turn?
I just give me a second just to double check something. So I can use. So was that an action that I did? Is it
It would be an action to collect the fairies, yeah.
okay? Because I could. It's not a. It's not a bonus action. Do I have a bonus action?
Well, I
Because
didn't say about actions and bonus actions. So what I'm gonna rule on the spot because I didn't actually think about that, to be honest, when I was coming up with all this. It'll be an action to capture, and then a bonus action to release into the
that's
furnaces.
fine. Okay, the moonbeam is still there. So if any of the
Your downed troll is still in it. What I
so
was going to say is at the start of the round, what I should have said was any down trolls get back up again. So that one that was there, does it auto hit?
yes, he gets 6.
Yeah, that's fine. Any amount of damage will
15.
drop them. So like
15
literally, as
points.
long as it hits, he's damaged. So he gets up, and then he goes back down again straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's it.
Cool. A troll axe. Let's see. A troll makes its way. Let's see, up the stairs, and this is one over at 9 o'clock, and he's gonna stay at the top of the stairs. He's obviously looking to move towards that one at the 6 o'clock position. Volfa, it is your go.
Then I shall hit him with an Eldritch Blast and 2 others.
Yep, you've got 3 basically in the line of sight, which would go 1, 2, 3. The third one being that one heading in that direction.
Okay, 16 on the first,
Hits.
21 second,
Yep.
and 13 on the third.
The third one, as I said, being the one heading in that direction, does not go down, but the other 2 do go down. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I shall growl.
As I said, you.
Try to Germanic way at the third troll. Say,
Yeah.
Next time, sucker.
Well, as I was going to say, you do have that third fairy that's spawned not very far away from you on that sort of 6 o'clock position.
Yeah. I'm just protecting him with Overwatch and artillery at the minute.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if you want to go grab him or not. That's fine. Cool. Then we have another troll acting. This troll is the one next door to Keenan and Logan. Both of you are going to take a point of frozen or freezing damage, so you both lose 10 feet movement. And then we go to Keenan.
Okay. I'll shout to everyone. These things don't seem to be able to handle much damage. If you keep hitting them, they stay down. Walther, me and you keep blasting them with multi-target stuff. Lily and Logan, see if you can get the fairies in the furnaces. And then I'll just loose. I think I can do 3. No, I can do 4. Sun bolt things from my hand.
Cool.
Do 2, and then I do a key point to do flurry of blow. Yeah. So first one is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one, oh dear. Second one was a nat 1 for an 11.
Okay.
Third one, 16.
That hits.
And the fourth, oh my goodness, a 14.
Doesn't hit. So is that different trolls around the room, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. The one that's closest to you will go down. And then let's see who else is up in terms of trolls. We'll say the one that was moving up those stairs on the opposite side of the room to you goes down. Is there a range on this or?
30 feet. Ooh.
Okay. Then one just north of you goes down as well. So remaining trolls up are one near Lily and one at the top of the stairs on the upper ring. Everyone else is down. Okay, cool. If there's nothing else from Keenan, a troll axe.
With my movement, can I just
Yep.
move 5 feet away from the troll I'm near?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send you north or something. Or
do I lose the point of frozen, or do I keep that even though I'm...
You'll keep that until you possess a fairy.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Alrighty.
Cool. Okay. A troll acts. One. The one at the top of the stairs is going to start moving to try and get to that fairy at the bottom. Let's see who's going next. Logan, you're going next. You're muted.
I knew that. I was just testing y'all. So, the one that's right in front of me, I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah.
Will a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
That's a really poor roll. Okay. Oh my days, 11 doesn't hit.
Nope.
And a 20, modified 20.
Modified 20 hits, and because it's he's been down twice, and this is the third time you're hitting him, it will act like an automatic death fail, and that troll is deaded.
So that's interesting. And because he's now dead skiz, I'll start making the way back up towards the forge that's already got the one in. Is it the top one, 12 o'clock? Is that right?
No, the one at Lily's at 11 o'clock, and you're a long way away. It's going to take you a few rounds to get over there.
Do we need to light all the forges?
All the forges.
Oh, well, I'll go back towards the one I started at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you're going to have to dash your way over there.
Yeah, I can only do currently I can only go 30 feet at the moment.
Right, so you'll get halfway there then, we'll say.
Yeah, but that's... Actually, what's this chamber made from?
Stone, as far as you can tell.
Stone. Blah, blah, blah. Give me 10 seconds. No, I've removed it. I thought I had the pass-through stone thing. I forgot what it's called, but I swapped it out. No, okay, that's it for me.
Cool. Okay, end of Logan's turn.
Yeah.
The dwarf will call up to you and say, "Aye, I think you got it. Well done. Keep going." And as he does so, 3 more fairies spawn. We're going to say 2 at the 6 o'clock position and 1 at the 12 o'clock position, and those furnaces are already lit. So you now have 3 fairies at 6 o'clock, and you've got 1 at 12 o'clock, ready to be collected. Lily.
How I go to the one that it is 1 o'clock. How far is it? Can I go?
The one at 12 o'clock?
No, you said there is one ferry in 1 o'clock and one in 6 o'clock.
No, you got 1 fairy in 12 o'clock, 3 fairies at 6 o'clock. You're at 11 o'clock. So you could do what you did last turn and literally get to that top one, get it, and then get back again.
So how many ferries that do they need to have to be lit?
He said to you that you need 3 in each.
3 in each. Okay, so I'll grab the one on 12 o'clock and go back and put it on mine.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pop him in there. So your furnace springs into life. As this fairy, you collect it and you drop it in, it goes up, and you start to feel this intense heat as you do so.
The moonbeam is still there, so he can take the damage.
That troll dies.
Nice.
So he gets up, he goes, "Ugh!" And that's the end of him. He's been hit 3 times. That'll be your turn then. We have trolls acting. That troll on that top run is getting ever closer to where those 3 fairies are. Next turn, he will be there. Volta.
So when you say on the top run,
He's on the same level as you are.
right? Well,
Shall I pop the map back in the stream in a moment so you can see it? Or have you got it on Discord?
I'll just hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, him alone. Yeah, cool. Go for it. If all 3 hit, he will die.
23.
Yep.
16.
Yep.
17.
That troll is kaput.
That's me.
LT's for getting too close. Gunny thought that's bastard. That's me. I'm done.
You're done. Cool. Another troll goes, and this one is moving beneath Walter, heading for the stairs where Keenan and Logan were. And that's as much as they can do on that turn. Keenan.
Sorry.
That's all right. There's a troll approaching the stairs. You're just north of those steps.
Yeah, I'll try just sink a blast into his stomach.
Yeah.
That's good. 25.
Hits him, and he goes down.
Do you want any damage?
No, there's no point. That literally it's like 1 hit point, effectively.
Okay. So bearing in mind these are only a 30-foot distance, should I move more centrally into the room to be able to hit more trolls?
If you go down, you can go down and go to more towards the centre if you like to.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
You've also got that troll which is directly north of you, probably only about 30 feet away if you wanted to try and hit him. But it's entirely up to you.
Okay, yeah. I'll hit him like as I'm running towards the other bit. 18.
Yeah, he goes down. I'm trying to think, is that the second time he's been down or the third time? That's the second time he's been down. Then you're going to make your way down the stairs.
Yeah.
To the ground floor. You'll take a second point of freezing damage as you pass that troll that you've downed.
Oh no.
No, sorry, no. I'll tell a lie because you haven't ended your turn in his 5 feet. So no, you don't take a second point. Sorry. Okay. But you are at the bottom of the stairs.
So are there any other trolls within 30 feet of here?
Not from the bottom of the stairs. No, the other 2 are, one's over near Lily and then one's over near the sort of 8 o'clock furnace. but on the
Uh,
both on the second ring, not on the upper ring.
Yeah. You know what? I'll use the Radiant Soul thing to flick out the wings and
Ooh.
go up a bit, so I'm a bit more level with everything,
Okay.
a little bit less far away, I guess. And then just position myself so that I can hit the most things next turn.
Yeah, cool, no problem at all. That's fine. I'll sort of try and hover you. I don't know how much movement have you got left.
And how far did it take to get to the bottom?
It's 30 feet down the stairs.
So I will have 10 feet left.
Okay, I'll move you sort of
15.
15. So you're
At
sort
this
of like halfway between the stairs and that dais in the middle, floating around. Cool.
Okay.
Keenan's go. That one's down. That one's down. The next troll that is at that sort of 8 o'clock furnace moves towards the 9 o'clock stairs and gets halfway there. Logan.
When Lily sort of stoked the other fire with the fairies,
Mm-hmm.
could I have seen where she is from where I am?
Yeah, you could see it. You can see all the way around this room. It's just a great big open round
What I
chamber.
want to kind of know is, are these fairies tending the forge, or are we burning these fairies because we're putting them in a forge?
No, you put them in furnaces, and that seems to be their purpose in life. They're like
I
fire.
don't know if I agree with this
No,
now.
they're like fire spirits. That's where they like to live. They like to be in
So
there.
they live there and they are like glowing, basically. That we're not
Yeah.
like burning them as fuel.
No, like when you've got your
Right,
fire
that's what I
going.
was getting
You know,
at.
yeah, well, you know when you got your fire going in your fireplace there, and you get the little like.
I'm thinking of the little fire thing from Howl's Moving Castle.
Well, I'm thinking of when you have your fire going, and it spits, and you get the little like
Yeah.
they're like that. They're like the little flying embers that, but they're
How it was
but they're
described a
sentient.
minute ago, I was like under the impression we're burning these fairies as
No,
fuel.
that's their home. They like to be in there, but the problem is
Right.
they can't get to the furnaces because the trolls are stopping them.
Right, so how many trolls have we got left now?
You can see 4 trolls, 2 of which are down.
And how far are the other trolls from fairies?
Quite a long way. Then the fairies aren't in any danger, but you are still carrying a fairy yourself.
Yeah. I want to carry on taking that one up to the forge, and if I've got the action left, release it. 'Cause you said I got halfway there.
What was your total movement?
I can go 30 on this turn.
With the 10 feet penalty, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you can get to that forge and use your bonus
Right,
action
so
to drop
if-
the fairy off.
So if I use my action to drop the fairy off, does that, because I've then got the fairy, does that remove the 10 feet penalty?
Because you've got the fairy, yeah, in your physical possession, yeah,
Yeah.
the heat will rewarm you.
Cool. Right. That's I think I can use. No, I can't. I've used my action surge. That's it for me right now.
Cool. So, fresh round. We'll have 3 fairies. Well, 3 fairies do come back. Now you have an extra forge going as well, or furnace going. 2 appear in the north, or the 12 o'clock position furnace, and 1 spawns at Lily's furnace. I'm just going to pop the map back on the stream so anyone can see it. And we start with the trolls get back up. The dwarf seems to be quite happy that things are going well. And you begin again, Lily, at the top.
So, if I pick up my fairy and then walk towards the second, the 12 o'clock, can I pick up also the other 2?
Well, it's an action to pick them up. So if you're using an action to pick up 1, you won't have that action by the time you get to the next lot.
Also, where is the trolls?
So you have a troll. All the trolls at the moment are on the middle ring. One's nearly at 9 o'clock. 1 is at 3 o'clock. The other 2 are sort of at like somewhere between 11 and 1. Either side of 12.
So, the one that it is, you said near 9 o'clock, did you say that he's coming up the stairs?
He wants to come up the stairs on his turn, yes.
Okay, so I leave the fairy where it is. I don't touch her. I move my moonbeam towards the troll,
Yeah.
and he takes. Oh,
If it's auto hit, he doesn't take any. It will just. That's it. They basically only have one hit point.
yeah. So it is because you said they lose the Constitution saving throws. It's 11 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, so it's auto hit, auto damage, and that one is also killed. You only have 3 trolls left, bothering fairies or trying to bother fairies. With that, we're going to have the next troll. He is going to move up the stairs. So he's at the top of the stairs and he can't go any further. He's on the top ring between Logan and Volta. Speaking of which, it is Volta's go.
How many times has that one been hit?
That one's... Yeah, this will be the last one it can take. Or this will kill it, basically.
Then I will send one Eldritch Blast that way for a 29, so that one's dead.
He's dead.
And then I've got 2 Eldritch Blasts if anyone else is in range. I think you said there was one at 3 o'clock, didn't you?
The next one is sort of 11, and the one other than that is at 1. Basically between all the 3 top furnaces.
Yeah, okay. How far away is the one at 1 o'clock? That's on the side of the...
You would be close on 80 feet away at that point for 1 o'clock.
Happy days. I will spang him in the face with 1.
Yep.
For 17.
Yep, that's him down. He's gone.
Yeah, the third one misses.
Cool. No worries. So you have 1 troll remaining.
I'll wander over the top towards where that one troll is.
Cool. I'll move you towards the stairs. It is going to be that troll. He's just going to move back around towards 9 o'clock below Lily's furnace. Keenan, you'll go.
Alright, I will put the pressure on the remaining troll. Bum rush him.
Yeah, I'll move
But
you in closer.
Not too close.
What's your total movement with the penalty?
With the penalty is 45.
Okay, so you're sort of on the other side of the forge, the anvil, getting closer to those 9 o'clock stairs. But you could probably hit him from there. You're 30 feet below him and probably about another 30 feet across.
Okay.
So if you drew a line, you're about 60 feet.
I shall, zippity zap at him. I am rolling so badly. 12.
Yeah, that zippity zap unfortunately goes zippity zap wide.
Okay, second zippity zap. 18.
Does hit. I'm trying to remember how many times this guy's been down. I think he's only been down once.
Okay, so he goes down.
He goes down.
Okay, is that all my movement?
If you used all movement to get across there, then yes.
Am I within 45 feet of another fairy?
No, they're all quite far away from you. Got
Okay. Don't
yeah,
worry about that.
yeah.
Cool. All right, that'll be me then.
Sweet. Okay. In fact, no, you were hovering, so you were actually close to that troll than what I said, but never mind. It would be a troll, but the trolls can't go because the last one is down. Logan, it is your turn.
Yar. So I'm going to do a Walther and fire off Eldritch Blast at the ones. Well, the one that's just been hit. I assume I'll hit that one.
What's the range?
120 feet, I believe.
Oh yeah, you'll hit him. Yeah. Well, you might not hit him, but you can get to him.
So 1 for 17.
Yeah, he
1
goes.
for 6.
He is dunded.
And 1 for 7. So only that one hits.
Yeah, and there are no remaining trolls. He just, like the rest of them, seems to vanish out of existence, blinks out of existence, and you're left in the room basically. I'm trying to decide whether to keep your initiative or not because you have cleared the room of trolls, but you do have furnaces that need fairies. So
I mean, I think personally, if there was no threats, we'd
No.
just all kind of
Yeah.
collaboratively.
So each
Collect
turn,
smoke
every
sort of
6
thing.
seconds.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be every 6 seconds, would it? Yes, it would. No, it wouldn't. It'd be. Anyway, at the end of each round, more fairies spawn, and eventually you can fill up the furnaces with fairies, and all the furnaces spring into life. And as they do so, the dwarf looks up and he sort of says to you, "Congratulations, well done. Now, those buckets of bits, metal, scraps, either side, next to the furnaces, tip them into the receptacle." Do you do so?
What is the receptacle?
So next to each of the furnaces is like a bucket full of bits of old ore and maybe old broken swords and that sort of thing. And there's like a receptacle next to the furnace that you can just, like a bin or a chute, you just tip it in and it goes in somewhere and it obviously gets melted down. We've lost a Volta.
Uh-oh.
He was having some Discord issues, so it's not the end of the world. I'm sure he'll be back in a moment. We'll just carry on for a moment. But would you like to do that? Would you like to place...
Yeah,
I think
do
we
that.
would. He's not led us astray so far.
Cool. So as you do so, where you see on the... Let me bring it up for the stream again. Where you see coming from the 11 and sort of 2 o'clock furnaces, there's those what looks like lava streams heading down towards the centre. All of the... Somewhere inside of all this chamber, there's mechanisms and pathways and such. And as you tip this metal in to each of the furnaces, the heat intensifies, and you start to see, as you make your way down to the ground floor, as he invites you down, the brazier lights next to the anvil, and you start to see molten metal dripping out of these spouts into these channels, and starts flowing down towards the anvil, and the dwarf starts working the anvil. Let's go to that for there. He starts working the anvil. And so, after a short time watching this master crafter, he beckons you over to the anvil where he's working and presents what looks like a pendant. Its design is of 2 hammers crossing over an anvil. Let's just wait for Volta to rejoin us, and then we can quickly fill him in on what happened. In fact, Logan, you can quickly fill him in on what's happened when he re-arrives. In a moment.
Boom.
Yeah. In a moment as well. Once we finish this challenge, we'll take a quick break. And then we'll start the next challenge.
You look like you're Amber Heard.
Who?
Man, he's like looks like he's secretly sniffing. I'm assuming it's like Albacile or something. But he probably looks like he's like. A dog stepped on a bee.
It's snuff. That's what it is. He's got snuff.
No.
All right, let's carry on because obviously Volta is having some technical issues. We can fill him in on the break. So, he seems to be working, and he hands you this this pendant. He holds out in presentation to you, and it's 2 hammers crossing over an anvil. And he says to you, "This is my key, and I offer it to you in recognition of your achievements here today. Only one of you can wield it, and its power. You don't need to choose now." And he places it into a small box for you and offers it to whoever will take it. Whoever does wield this item.
Me.
Yeah, he passes it to Keenan. Whoever does wield this item, however, will feel themselves become tougher.
Oh, I already feel myself.
Able to take a bit more punishment. Now it's time you're on your way. Good luck, champions. And the room grows dark, and all around you fades away. What we'll do is we'll take a quick break there. I'll pop us over to the break screen. And hopefully we can fill in Volta, and hopefully Volta will be back with us for the second challenge in just a moment. So thanks very much, and we'll be right back. For sure. Hello, we are back. This is part 2. Welcome back if you're joining us again. So, the party have successfully completed. And we do have a Wolfer back with us now. The party have successfully completed the first challenge, Moradin's Forge, and they have been awarded Moradin's Key, which is in Keenan's possession for the moment. However, somebody is going to have to step up and take it at some point, I think. But
Logan.
well, yeah. Let's go on, shall we? On to part 2.
Let's do it.
The room grows dark and all around you fades away. As light returns, you find yourselves in a forest. One that is dim, where the light of the life around seems to have diminished, leaving only a dull shadow and a gloom. The plants seem dead and the trees are sick. And you hear a female's voice echo out through the trees with no obvious origin, who says to you, "The forest is sick. Please, help me to heal her and rid it of its disease." And with that, we will roll initiative. Initiatives.
A grand old score of 23.
15.
Logan is on a 23.
22.
Keenan, 22. How about Wolfer? I know you had 15, Lily.
11.
11, so Lily's next. And then Volta.
And then all the forest sprites.
And all the little forest sprites. Cool. So you're in this forest. Now then, I tell you what, I have not popped a map into Discord's map channel for you. So let me do that now. Now, like I said, this in the break there. Oh dear, no, don't do that. No, don't do that either. This map is not as nice to look at as the other one. It's a bit crap, but I am not a map designer. Of any renown. So here we go. You should hopefully be able to see it. Boom, there it is. And for people on the stream or on YouTube, I will pop it up on there. And of course, if you're listening to this on the podcast, I will do my best to describe it. It's a really horrible dead forest. Think Fangorn Forest, if you will. The party, you are in the south. Where have I put all your dice counter things gone to? Have I just put them all away?
In your bum!
In my bum.
For God's sake.
I shoved them up in my bum.
That's dangerous. It'd be like a really terrible shotgun.
Okay, you guys are on the south of the map.
Finds a hole!
Oh, God.
Right, let's pop you guys there.
Is that a zombie Tony Stark?
Yeah.
Let's
Zombie
take it
Iron
off there
Man.
for a minute. Zombie Iron Man.
It's like the next incarnation on the Marvel Universe.
Oh god, they've released a
Back
load
there
of
already
stuff,
has
haven't
been.
they?
Tony Stark. It has been.
Yeah, they did a What If series on Disney,
All right, I missed that.
which is
I don't think you missed
somewhat
much.
canon. It was alright, actually. Like, some of the episodes were worse than others, but it had an overarching story which pulled it together nicely.
You know they're really like struggling though that they've even asked Harrison Ford to play a bad guy.
Who did that?
Harrison Ford's been asked. I think he's actually accepted a role as what's the general called that's after the Hulk all the time?
General Ross.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
Thunderbolt.
yeah. Anyway, we digress. We're not here to talk about the MCU. We're here to play some D&D. So you are all in that. As you look at the map, the south middle part, right down the bottom. of the map. Logan, you're first to act.
What can I see other than trees from where I am? I know I can
Um,
see, like, obviously the tree in front of me, but...
Give me a perception check.
Perception. 28.
You can see coming from off to your right, sort of forward and right. You can see a light, a very, very faint light shining through the gloom, through the trees.
So would I be able to say that see that there's a bit of a sort of way through to the right, or would it just be trees?
It's quite thick. It's quite dense.
I'll point this out to the others and start moving through while sort of carefully though. So
Yep.
like listening.
Yeah. So you're if you're going to move carefully, I know you're not trying to sneak, but give us a stealth check to see how careful you are going.
Sounds good.
Logan, you're blue.
We are on a 19 for
Yeah. And what's your total movement?
30. Oh, 40.
40.
So I'm not frozen anymore.
Yeah, you sort of start making your way through. I mean, it's rough. It's rough terrain, so it's sort of half movement speed. You make your way through the trees a little bit ahead, and into the gloom. I mean, you almost start to disappear a bit into the forest, where anyone that's not looking for you might sort of go, "Where's he gone? Oh, he might be over there."
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Unless anything's sort of presenting itself as incredibly odd or coming for me, then I wouldn't really do anything else on this turn.
Okay. How about Keenan? Is your go?
Oh, I'm already unmuted.
Oh.
I'll just like stroll up towards where Logan is.
Yeah, you're gonna follow him. Sweet.
Hold on to confusing characters here. Do I know light? Oh, I do know light. I will cast light on my staff and hold it above my head to try and shed a little bit more light on the situation.
Okie dokie. Somebody roll me a d6.
I can do that.
4.
A 4. 2. Is that your turn done with?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. 2 vines. Let me just get the map back up for myself. You guys are there. From your right, immediate right, 2 of these vines come like out of the foliage, between the trees, and they're quite thick, like tendrils, almost like it was like a giant octopus's tentacles come flying out at you. And from your immediate left, through the forest, come these. They seem to be these sickly-looking forest creatures. They just come charging out. Like there's like a squirrel, a deer, a bird, and they all just come out of the bushes at you. They can't get to you this turn, but they're sort of there on you for their next turn. So let me just pop in one of those.
Is there a doe?
Do re mi.
There's a deer. It's a female deer.
A female deer.
And the squirrel's called Ray.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So
Charles.
that's fine. Lily, you're up next.
First of all, so if I want to do a check, that's an action, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. I would like to do a nature check
Okay.
on the forest and to see what's happening, if I can identify the cause.
Yes.
So it is 22.
22. From your position, you look around. You can't. It's quite thick to your sort of direct ahead. and left. Where these guys have gone, it's slightly less thick, but as you look further right again, there's almost like a straight line view of this quite large plant flower type thing where these vines are emanating from, and it seems to have these noxious looking spores coming out of it. You would say that that is the source of whatever this sickness is, or potentially one of some sources of this sickness.
Does it look like as if the spores, like, they are kind of poisoning or hallucination?
You would have to get closer because it is quite far, but you can tell that that plant is definitely the cause of it.
Okay, and I do walk closer to the plant.
You're green, I think. Yes. Yep. How far are you going?
So
Pardon me.
my movement is I go close to the plant. I've got a ring of free action, which means that that difficult terrain does not cost me any extra movement, or any magic can reduce my speed or paralyze or restrain me. I'm going closer to the plant.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of how close, because I mean, like I said, it depends on how far you can actually move to how close
30
you can get to it.
feet. My movement is 30 feet.
30 feet. That won't be
Yeah.
enough to get you close enough to it, but you'll get somewhere
Yeah.
towards it.
So, and the voice that we heard, where did it come from?
You can't tell. It's just like a disembodied voice.
Can I shout, "We are here to help you, who are you"?
Yeah, you can shout that. And you have
Yeah.
to wait and see. Cool. Okay. Well, since Lily's had her turn, the vines attack. Who's going to be on that side? They're going to attack. The vines will attack you, Logan.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let me
That's
just.
what I've always wanted.
That is a 19 to hit.
That does not hit.
That does not hit.
Does not.
No problem. Well, that was just one of the two vines.
Yes.
Second one is a 17, so that definitely won't hit.
No.
And then the fairy tale zombie creatures, woodland little fairy animals, they're going to attack Keenan. That is a natural 20 on one of them.
That hits me.
That... You're confused. It hit you or it didn't?
It hit me, yeah.
Cool. Second creature is only a 4. Ooh. That was a floor dice, so that one won't count. And oh my god, the third one is a natural 22.
A natural 22?
How did
Natural
you do
20,
that?
comma, 2.
How is it?
So when they both hit, since they were both crits, I'll double it. You take 40 points of necrotic damage.
Oh!
What the hell?
And that was thanks to my lovely new dice from the Potion Maker Co. Let's just slip that one in there.
Not sure I have anything nice to say yet.
Is this the moment you want me to turn on the party and just take down Dan?
What?
No, I'm just winding you up.
I literally have no idea what you're on about. That's their go. Volta, you are up next.
Uh-oh.
So how far off are we?
You're only like 15 feet away from Keenan and Logan. And Lily's gone about 15 feet, 30 feet away from the other direction to go and investigate this plant.
I thought we were miles away.
No, you've hardly... Because the boys have gone into like really thick, dense... It's hampered their movement. They can only move half speed.
Half speed.
I'm going to pop my Xenice on coat on,
Aye.
and I'm going to wade in there. Yeah. How many attacks do I get? 2.
If that's what it is. Yeah, I can't remember what your stats are off the top of my head, but yeah.
And for long sword, yeah, multi-attack, 2 attacks.
So as you go in there, to the left, you're faced with 3 forest creatures. To the right, 2 of these great big planty vines.
Let's take down, or try and take down two of the forest creatures. So
Yep.
we'll roll for one attack on one of them. Let's aim for the cutest one first. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, I'll let you know their AC is only 10.
Okay, so that one's nat 20. Now then, I'm dodging between two character sheets for the stats. So that's 3d8 plus 8 slashing, plus 3d8 lightning. And they're in my aura of doom as well, so I don't know when that takes effect.
What we will do as well, if you remember, I don't think we've used it in a long time, but we will continue with the cleave rule. So if you hack through one and have additional damage, you can transfer that to another creature.
3d8 for the normal damage plus 8, so that is 15 normal damage.
So one goes. Oh no, it doesn't. No. Yeah, you hack into one, but it's not quite dead yet.
Plus 3. Oh, sorry, I said 15 plus 8, so it would have been 23.
Yeah.
And then 13 plus 8 lightning is 21, so 44.
So one gets
first swing.
You see the squirrel go and splat, and then the deer takes some more damage on top.
And that was a natural 20 as well, so do I get the extra damn out?
Yeah.
So that would be 3d8 plus 8 is 24 plus 8 is 32, and 3d8 plus 8 is 32. 64 damage plus the damage I said before.
Yeah, so the woodland creatures go and splat all over the place.
Then I will
go.
do a backswing. I'll do a backswing at one of the vines.
Yep.
And that is just a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 1, 2, 3 d8 of normal damage, which is 19 plus 8 is 27.
Cool. One vine is slashed and destroyed.
3d8 plus 8 lightning damage is also 27 lightning damage.
Sweet. Both vines are destroyed.
Do they make a noise?
I don't know.
Because I got the stream playing in the background, I got to hear that glorious noise 4 times.
So imagine the cat, the black cat joke from Holy Grail, where they're just always killing black cats. That sort of noise I've had, I suppose. Cool. You are in the clear. There's no combat, but we'll obviously stay in initiative. Volta.
I hate cuddly, furry woodland creatures. No. And vines, apparently.
Lily, what did you ask when you called out to the wherever the voice was coming from?
I said we're here to help, but who are you?
So you will hear the voice come back. I am the goddess Melora. This is my grove. But it is blighted. You must destroy the blighted plants to restore it.
Can I answer?
She's got a rotten bush.
You can answer her, yes.
Melora, Goddess Melora, it's my honor to be here. I'm Lily. I am, I forgot the English word. I am a faithful follower of you, and I do follow the path of druids, and this is why we're here. We will help to remove this curse from your forest.
Cool. That's fine. No problem. We go around to Logan. Logan.
Yeah, so have I still got the 2 vines sort of by my feet area?
They're dead. They're destroyed.
No, but are they still, are they?
Oh, yeah, there'll be remnants.
Are they there?
Yeah, there'll be remnants of them, yeah.
Can I see what they were coming from, or is it literally just a vine from a tree kind of thing?
Give me an investigation.
An investigation.
18.
Yeah, you can trace them. Do you want to follow where they go?
Yes.
Cool. With your movement, obviously being slightly halved, you'll get sort of parallel to Lily through the bushes, and you can see this again. This disgusting looking
Why is
sickly
my
plant
movement halved?
because it's difficult terrain.
It doesn't affect me.
Okay. In that
But that's
case,
cool. So either way, what is it? Just the same thing that Lily described.
yeah, it's a sickly, great big sickly looking plant. But if you can get all the way to it and you want to, you can.
Do we think this is the thing that's causing it though, or is this going to harm the farm? You're just going to chop it?
You wouldn't know. Lily's investigated it, but you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would chop it.
Okie dokie. Let me just.
24.
So, 24 hits.
Yes.
However,
Mm-hmm.
we'll do your damage first, and then we'll do the other bit.
If you're pruning Melora's bush against her wishes, there's going to be a problem.
There probably is. So we've got
Got to fix that blight.
Absolutely.
24, 38, 38, 48 damage.
Yeah, you hack the plant to bits and destroy it. But make me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no!
Fail it.
9.
9. You take
Walter, you bastard!
you take a point of blight. Your movement speed is reduced by 2. Your HP is also reduced by 10.
Oh, that's not good.
You call an STD.
Let's see. Let's have a D6 rolled by somebody, please.
Can I do it?
You can do it.
Yeah.
2.
2.
This kills me. I blame you now.
Cool. That's fine. I'm going to roll D4 to see where they end up. 4 over there. Cool.
This time,
Something happens, but you don't know what.
we've got phlegm in my ears.
Where's 2? There's 2. Yeah, something happens, but you have no idea what.
We don't hear anything, nothing like that.
Nope, nothing at the moment.
Cool. Sounds good.
Keenan, it's your go.
I guess.
I would. Can I see a tree that looks dead?
They all look pretty dead.
Oh. Is there any that look more blighted than the others?
Maybe 1 or 2 seem to be more sickly than others, but nothing too exciting, I suppose.
Okay.
Just so you know where you all are, you're Logan. If you look at the map there, Logan, you're that. If there's what looks to be a flower or something in the bottom right, so just up from the bottom right of the map.
Yeah, the little bushy.
Yeah,
thing.
that's where you are.
Cool.
Lily, you're sort of halfway to it, in that sort of gap in the trees, and Keenan and Volta, you're right in the middle of the trees, bushes type stuff. Between that one where Logan is, and if you look left of that, keep going left, there's another bushy plant thing. You're sort of in that thicket of trees.
Oh, great big.
Are they all
Challenge, you're
the
in the shade
same?
of Bellamy.
Are the same plant?
Well, you wouldn't know because you're not there and you can't see it. But yes, it is Keenan's go.
Meanin. So nothing has immediately happened. I will go
Not
over
that you
to
know
the
of.
nearest tree, and I will place my hand upon it,
Mm-hmm.
and I will cast my Healing Hands ability.
Okay.
Give it 16 hit points.
Oh, these. No, I'm not. It's okay. Yeah, you can do that. That's absolutely fine. What I should have said was, where is
The
it?
trees are not living.
No, when you destroy a bloom, which you have done, Logan,
Yes.
that patch of the forest begins to start. You start to see it returning to life.
So like
Oh,
gets a bit greener, leaves
Gets a
on
bit
the curve,
greener.
that kind of
Leaves.
thing.
The trees seem to start coming back to life. Bushes and
Yeah.
plants, flowers. I should have said.
I use like an out of initiative kind of action to just point this out to the others. Would
Yeah,
that be alright?
you certainly can. Yeah, you certainly can.
When was that? When he hit the plant?
When it died.
I see.
Yeah.
the lady garden.
Sorry, I should have said that, but I completely forgot to mention it.
So did he kill the one that I'm going
He's
towards?
killed the one that you were going to, but it is still Keenan's turn at the moment.
Okay.
When I said I look around and see if any of the trees look more dead than the others, what I was getting at was, do I see any more blooms?
Give me a perception roll.
Perception. Oh, that 20. 23.
Yeah, so you see that one that's off to your left of your current location.
Then that's where I head. Can I
That is
wreck
where
on my
you
healing
head.
hands?
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine. That's fine. You head that way through difficult terrain. Now, according to my map here, it's not that far. No, it's not. You can get there. Do you want to get up to it?
Yeah.
Okay, so make the con save.
Man.
Con save.
Save.
18.
You are perfectly fine.
Whatevs.
You are perfectly fine. Cool, you're there. You've used your action to obviously investigate. You could do damage to it if you've got bonus actions to do damage. Otherwise, you are going to have to stay there.
Oh my god, it's a bonus action. Flurry of blows, but I have to have hit something to do that one. Immediately after you take attack action, I can't do anything offensive as a bonus action right now.
Cool.
I'll just look at it sternly.
Well, if that's the end of your go, it, sensing you nearby, will attack you with a vine. Up comes this vine. I don't know what sort of noise that was supposed to be. A vine comes up with a 15
Right
to
for your
hit you.
anus.
He does what? 16?
15.
15 misses.
15 misses. This vine goes and just tries to swipe at you but misses. Cool.
Not today, senpai.
Lily, your go.
So the plant that I saw got destroyed by Logan.
Yep.
Can I see another one? How?
Let me see on my bigger map. You can make a perception check.
Let me see. 10 seconds. Where is it? 19.
It's not that you can really see it, but you can hear Keenan arriving somewhere off to your left.
How far is it? Can I go?
You can't really tell how far, but you can hear him and some sort of commotion with like a vine doing something.
So I walk towards there on my 30 feet movement. Can I see anything?
30 feet, you'll get halfway there. To peer through the bushes, you might see Keenan with a plant.
Okay, you remember that I don't have difficult terrain, so I go all the way.
You're gonna move all the way up to it. Cool. Yeah.
And when I say it, so you said there is a vine grabbing Keenan, but the plant is separate, isn't
Oh no,
it?
it's not grabbing him. It was trying to attack him, but it missed.
How far is Keenan from the plant?
He's sat on top of it, pretty much,
Fuck's
which is
sake,
where you
fine.
are. How did you get there 60 feet? Was that because you obviously don't have 60 feet movement?
No, I didn't say that. I told you that I don't have difficult terrain. How far can I go? With
Oh,
30?
sorry. Right, yeah, no, in that case, no, you're only halfway there.
Okay, but can I see the plant?
Yeah, you can see something going on there.
Good. So, I do dispel magic on the plant.
Okay.
Does it work?
No, it's not magic.
I
Sorry.
don't know. It
No,
might
you
be
don't know. You're right. You don't know. But no, it doesn't work.
Shout, though.
It doesn't work. Good
Good
shout.
shout.
Good shout. But it doesn't work.
Okay, and that's it.
Cool. Let's see. Something happens, but you don't know what. Volta.
I'm going to think happy thoughts and take to the skies as Xenarton
Mm-hmm.
and get an aerial view.
So with an aerial view, let's see. You're in that sort of bottom between the two things. You can see Keenan struggling with a plant. I think it's quite high. The trees are quite tall, but you'd be able to see a clearing where the light seems to be emanating from. And that's off. See that sort of that blue circle with the stone in the middle of it. That's where the light seems to be coming from on the map. And clouds of spores. So where you see the plants on the map, you can't see the plants, but you can sort of see from between the trees thicker sort of puffs of these clouds of spores, which is where you guess the plants could well be located. So you got one in the top left, one just sort of off top centre, and then sort of come down, one just below that, and then one off to the far left.
I will shout that down to the peasantly ground creatures.
Absolutely.
And then I shall probably Eldritch Blast the one that's attacking Keenan. For
Yeah,
fun.
go for it.
Shit,
For fun.
21.
Hits it.
21.
Hits it.
And an 11.
Does not hit it. So 2 hits. What was the damage?
7 and 13.
Yeah. That Blight Bloom explodes into many pieces. Keenan, if you could make the DC 10 con save again, as this is unlike where Logan hacked it and just broke it into bits. This is kind of gone with the explosion of the magic. It's sending spores everywhere.
It's a 19.
You are safe.
Sorry about that. It's like collateral damage. It's like the US Air Force, you know?
Cool. Anything else from Volta?
Just a loop victory roll.
Nice. Okay. Anyone give me a D6, please?
Bana's on it.
I see Bana's on it. See that face?
5.
5? Ooh, nice. Okay, and I'll roll a D4.
Sorry if I killed you all,
and
guys.
see where that comes from. From
Everything catches on fire.
Cool. Something else happens, but you don't know what. Logan, you are at the site of your previous plant destruction.
I am. I'm going to head towards where I saw that light.
Yeah, and you're not restricted by movement either, are you?
No,
So how far can you move?
40.
40 feet. You get to the edge of the grove. So if you follow on the map, that's sort of like, it almost seems to be a pathway that goes northeast and then northwest. You're on the edge of the grove at the tree line.
What can I see? Because from the map it looks like there's a rock and some water, but can you just sort of clarify?
Hang on, 2 secs. Can I help you? What do you mean? Where's there a spider?
On
Talk
my
amongst
right.
yourselves. 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
No, save! Don't kill the spider. Take it out.
This is where you just see a massive, like...
Tentacle from the spider attacking Mike.
Bigger than the house.
Yeah. Just throwing him around like a ragdoll.
Yeah.
And then the screen goes black.
She-Lob's gone for a 3-day break, yurting in Cornwall.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Well,
So I think I don't know whether we're going to have to kill all these little bushes or whether we can do something in this clearing.
I'm really annoyed because I don't have control weather. Because if I had, I can like have a massive rain and clear everything. But I don't have it.
It might. A lot of rain might make them grow.
No, clear the spores from the atmosphere.
Oh, I'm with you.
Just
And
wash
the trouble
them.
is, if you rain on top of spores, you wash them into the ground and then they grow.
Yeah, but you don't know. Yeah.
Could you flame hands, whatever it's called?
I have rescued her from the
Burning
dreadfully large
Burning.
spider. Okay. Sorry, what was your question? You get to the edge of this grove.
Just what can I see? Because obviously I can see what I can see looking at the map, but can you give me a bit more sort of context?
Yeah, so imagine it's like a misty morning, so you can't quite see the opposite tree line, and illuminating the gloom, but very dull, the water seems to have a very faint light about it. And the stone is like a standing stone, like very druidic if you imagine, like a stand, unless there's sort of like some runes or something carved into it.
What do they say?
Well, you can't tell because you're nowhere near it.
Say,
Does Logan read Elvish?
That's been a long time since I've been asked my languages. I don't.
Then you
No.
have no fucking clue.
Does Logan read?
yeah. That's the better
Just-
question.
Just about.
Just the back of medicine.
He'll for his action, then he'll just call out to the others that he's found something interesting, but he doesn't know anything about it.
You call out. Cool, no problem.
Learned the word special clinic, and that's about it.
Let's see who's going to go next. Is there anything else from Logan, or is that it?
No, that's it, mate.
Cool. Keenan, you are confronted by two cute but zombified woodland creatures. You get a little rabbit with great big pointy teeth, and a deer, and it's riding the deer like charge towards you.
This has gone very Redwall.
It's obviously not saying charge, but you know what I mean. They're going to roll to attack you. One of them gets a 19 to hit.
That hits.
I like this new dice. And the second one's only an 11.
No.
No, okay. When they hit, they deal 5 necrotic damage.
Oh man. Necrotic is the lowers your max hit points, right?
Until you take a long rest.
Yeah.
So Logan's lost 40 of those already. Cool. Keenan, it is your turn. You have these two furry creatures attacking you.
Get the furries.
Long, I think. Yeah, let's do that one. So I just point. No, how close am I to it? Like within 5 feet?
Oh yeah, they're right there on top of you.
Oh shit, maybe I won't do that.
On top
I
of
will.
you.
What is it called? I hate that they all have stupid
Burning
different names.
hands.
Yeah, but it's not called that. It's called Searing Arc Strike. There we go. I make an attack, and then I can spend 2 key points to use Burning Hands. So my first attack, I will just try and hit the break the deer's front legs
Okay.
with my staff. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
It's got that scene from American Psycho. He stamped on the dog's legs. Horrible.
That's a 7.
Points of damage.
Bring it down to its knee. Yeah, 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
You disturbed man.
And the deer's
And
like,
then I'll then cast Searing Arc Strike, which is Burning Hands, directly into the face of both of them.
okay.
My God.
So that's 3D. Oh, do they need to make a save?
No, they won't make saves. It's just you either hit them or you
Okay.
don't.
It's 11 damage. Burning.
Yeah, the deer sort of goes and crumbles up on fire, and the rabbit has to leap off of its back.
It's
Cool.
still alive.
Yeah, you only killed the deer.
I guess.
Was it 11
was
points of
turning
damage
into-
each as well? Was it just on one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. The rabbit's still alive. Because you hit the deer, then you hit the deer again and the rabbit. So, yeah, the rabbit's still up. Bloodied, but still up.
I guess we're hunting wabbits.
Hunting rabbits. Cool. That was the creatures after Logan's go. So now it is Keenan's go.
That was my go.
That was your go. Silly me. Something's
I have another
happening.
go.
Oh, I'm just losing the plot. I'm tracking so many things now. Something else happens, but you don't know what. Lily.
Can I not see what's happening from the air?
Oh, you could see what's happening from the air.
I'm just thinking I'm sort of very reconnaissance.
You would see coming from the north, rushing through these tendrils, rushing through and snapping branches and that sort of thing.
And I shall communicate that my back garden is coming down the road.
Cool. Lily, it will be your go though.
A euphemism.
No, it is just my back garden, mate.
So I go towards Logan. Is he at the same way where Keenan is?
Oh no, Logan's way off now. He's gone right around. So if you look at the map, Logan is near that standing stone off on the middle right.
Yes.
Keenan is being attacked at that sort of bottom right, bottom middle plant.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And you're sort of just outside, or just in the trees outside of where Keenan is.
Okay. And is also the plant alive? The plant alive or only
No,
the
that plant is dead.
I don't have anything. So I do. I cast a spell on me. A nature spirit answers my call, and I am transformed on a guardian. That gives me. You see, my body has. Oh, give me a second.
Chicken
Hmm.
nuggets.
So you see my body becomes like a tree trunk, the
Tree bark.
tree bark,
Yeah.
and I become stronger and more dexterous, and I run towards Keenan to save him
You're running into the wabbit.
into the wabbit.
Wabbit. Yep, cool. You're going to attack the wabbit.
Yes, and I use one of my scimitars.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got. Can I do it though? Because I did a spell.
Well, the spell is not a bonus action, is it?
No, it's on myself.
So it's yeah, but that'll be an action. So how many actions do you get in a round?
One.
Yeah, so you can't attack if you've used a spell.
Yeah, so I go towards Keenan to kind of help him.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. We see these vines, or Volta would certainly see these vines rushing ever closer. Volta, it is your go.
How far off are these vines from me?
Well, obviously, if you're on the ground, you're talking 30 feet, and they're about 40 feet from Keenan and Lily.
I'm flying, so I'm not on the ground.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. If you were on the ground, there'd be 30 from you, but 40 from the other two.
Right. Then how far is the? Oh, plenty of space on that. But how far is the radius on it? Let me just have a double check. La, 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 la.
12
20 foot.
centimeters.
20-foot circle.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could
okay.
get away with that.
Yeah. Could the vines give me a dex save?
They certainly can. With an 18.
An 18 makes it, so they do only take half damage, but
Okay.
they take 18 fire damage from a fireball.
18.
Oh.
You destroy that cluster of vines.
So basically, like a scene out of Good Morning Vietnam, or whatever it is.
Good morning.
What's the
Yeah.
film?
Armageddon.
You know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, anyway,
I know
big
what you mean.
exploding fireball, bit of napalm.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now, isn't it?
That's right. Yes.
Just see this forest.
I think Keenan and Lee are a little like, oh shit, what's going on over there?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Is there anything else?
I might fly a little closer to where the grove is.
Okie dokie, I'll just move your counter across. How far can you move?
80-foot flying.
80. Do you want to go to the tree line?
Why not?
Okay, cool. You're at the tree line. Somebody give me a D6, please.
4.
A 4. Let me see where this happens. Ooh. Not too far away. Logan.
Yes. So let me just bring my map back up.
You are on that.
I'm on that sort of precipice area of the clearing.
Oh, and I should say where Keenan and Lily are, because that plant has been destroyed. There is obviously you start to see things coming back to life there. Plants regrowing, flowers regrowing, trees getting a bit healthier.
If I go to the rock, is there anything I can recognise on it other than Elvish?
Nope, nothing at all.
Can I
If you
take?
can't read Elvish, you've got no hope in hell.
You said the water was like a little bit glowy kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink a bit.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, tastes. Ooh, sparkly. Can I bottle a small amount?
If you really want to.
And then I just call out again. I'm sure that this is something important, but it's beyond my 3rd grade reading level. Yeah, that's it. There's very little I can do.
Okay. Something happens. Keenan, you have one very angry rabbit.
Okay. I'm gonna just try bonk it
You're gonna bonk it.
with the quarterstaff, not with my penis. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Dunk. Minimum damage. 6 points.
It's very, very
Okay.
bloodied, but it is still alive.
Oh my god. Just die!
Its jaw is like hanging off or something like that. It's dragging a leg around.
Alright, try one more. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And 8 damage.
As it dies. Cool.
So finally.
Anything else?
And then I'll use all my 55 feet of movement to get as close to Logan as I can.
Okay. You're going that way too. 55. You're just inside the trees, I would say, looking into the grove, and Zinanaton sort of flying just above you and, I don't know, 10 feet in front of you in the actual, on the edge of the tree line.
My make out any of the writing.
Not from there, you can't. No, you're too far still, and it's obscured by the mist. Okay, something
So
happens.
who's the view?
Something happens. Lily, it's your go, and as something has happened, I will tell you because you're able to see now. 4 more woodland creatures are rushing out of the trees towards you. Zombified woodland creatures.
Okay.
They're about 10 feet away from you.
That's all right. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
Over there. Behind that.
Okay.
No, yeah, there.
So where the creatures are coming, do they come around from the forest?
Yeah, they're bursting out of the trees.
Good. So where the creatures are coming, I create a wall of tough entangled brush bristling with needle sharp thorns. I do wall of thorns all around us. And this is a 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick.
Okay.
And
The way I'd
why?
angle that would be because they've all left you, basically. I
Yes.
would say do a straight line angle going from southwest to northeast on the map between you and these creatures, I'd say, and that's 60 feet long. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and then I move towards them.
cool. Okay, that's fine. So you've got a
So
wall going up that way. I'm just gonna pop my pen there so I know that's there, and then you're gonna move. I'm gonna say you can probably get up to where Keenan is because you're. Oh no, you only got 30 feet movement, haven't you? So
yes,
yeah, so you're behind Keenan by about 15 feet.
yeah, and if the creatures are in the wall, they need to take a dexterity saving throw.
Did you put it between you and the creatures, or did you deliberately drop it on the creatures?
Between me and the creatures because I don't want to kill them. They're cursed.
Okay, so it's between them. They're not in the wall, so that's
Okay.
fine. Okay, in that case, we go. Something's going to happen. They can't get to you, so they'll just move along the wall as far as they can. Volta,
Yeah.
you're up.
So, what can I see that's happening from there?
You've seen a great big thorny wall go up in the trees, running from southwest to northeast, southwest to northeast, and of course you can see Logan there messing around with the waters.
Playing in a pool.
So nothing to attack, nothing to kill.
Not for you, no.
This is most unfortunate.
Not in your current position, anyway.
I shall hover down and see what I can see. I've seen Rogan trying to read, and it's painful.
Yeah, do you want to go over to the standing stone, do you?
Yes, because I've seen Logan look at it in a puzzled way, and I know he's a bit, So I'm going to go across and help.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you could read Elvish, though, because obviously being half-elf.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Elvish is one of them.
You can see inscribed on the stone, it says, Melora's Grove, goddess of nature. Pardon me, the sea and the land. That's what it says.
Excellent. I shall read this out and help Logan with some of the easier shapes. And then I shall ready an action. If any
Excellent.
vines or evil creatures come bursting into the grotto, I'm going to smack them in the face.
Well, I would like a d6 roll. And while I'm waiting for the d6 result from anybody, you will hear
One.
a 1. Cool. You'll hear the voice, and it seems to be emanating from this grove. Please, champions, destroy the blight. And that's all you get. And I'm going to roll to see where whatever happens, happens. Oh my goodness.
Destroy
Over
that
there
ass.
again.
What is the blight, Mike? What does it mean?
Like a diseased, putrid thing. Logan,
Yes.
go.
So all I know is that Zinny boy has told me that I need to destroy blight.
No, not Zinni. The voice, the female voice.
Yeah. From where I am, can I see any more blights or signs of them, or any
Not
form
from
of tracking?
Not from where you are. No, you wouldn't have a clue. You just go look for them.
I'm gonna. Walther came down, didn't he?
He's with you.
I'm gonna ask him what he saw from up there and which way he thinks would be best.
Four marks over there, and evil fawns and rabbits over there. Oh.
Basically,
towards
he's
the evil
pointing
fawns
out
and
from where
rabbits.
you are. You want to be going northwest, basically.
I will head that way 40 feet, and you can tell me where I am.
Yeah. Oh,
Sword drawn.
See, I've printed this map off, and it's blown it up for some reason. I don't have the entire map, so that's really useful.
You get an extra 5 foot of movement kicking.
Fucking useful. Right, okay, 40 feet. Puts you inside the trees, heading northwest.
Gosh.
Cool.
If I don't come across anything, that's the end of his movement.
No, you won't come across anything just yet.
Cool.
Moving that way, and then something else happens that way. Lovely. Keenan.
I want to look for another blight.
You're in the trees, just sort of southwest of that grove where Logan was and Wolfer still is.
Be the best way to find this one.
I thought at first you were going to break into the Lion King song. Ah.
Let's pop that up for people to see again.
Tell me once again where I am on the map.
So you have the grove, so that standing stone with the water around it.
Yep.
If you come southwest of that, you're 10 feet inside that tree line, so you're sort of just inside the trees, really.
Okay. I will...
You could probably tell about 15 feet behind you southwest again is Lily. If that helps you.
So we came from the south?
You came up from the south, yeah.
Okay, I will head directly west. As far as my movement will take me, unless I come across a blight.
You go as far west as you can, and you run into Lily's thorn wall.
Oh, shit! Is it, like, difficult terrain to get through? Because I don't think I'm hindered by difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain. If you're not hindered, then you're fine.
Wait, went through where? The wall of thorns.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't be able to get through that.
Are you
You have
sure?
to make a strengthy check here.
So if you're
No.
trying that, then you need to do a dexterity saving throw.
How far does it extend to the north?
It was a 60-foot long wall. It's probably, from where Lily cast it, probably at least another 20 feet to your right, heading sort of north east.
Alright, it'll lessen how far I can go, but I'll try head as if I'm going round the right side of it.
Okie dokie. So you can get about halfway up that way.
You'll be going round the thorn tree when he comes.
And I've still got light, because I think it's just concentration. Cantrip, isn't it? So
Yep.
I still see...
Oh, it's not concentration, sorry. It's a cantrip. It lasts as long as you want it to.
Oh yeah, 1 hour. but I can't see anything of note.
Nope, just a great big wall.
All right, in that case, I will spend a key point on Step of the Wind and Dash, so my movement again to get a bit further.
That will pretty much bring you up behind Logan.
Oh, jeez, how far did Logan get?
He's basically avoided all the trees by going in through the grove. So,
That's impressive.
Logan and Keenan, you are confronted by 4 woodland creatures as they emerge from what was on the other side of that thorny wall. The
What
ones
creatures
that
are they specifically?
and they arrive. They arrive there. Specifically, you have a woodpecker, a
Zip
hedgehog,
your trousers up, Kanan.
a badger, and a fox.
Yes.
They will attack. Where's my d20?
We don't like that.
1 is a no. 2 is a no. One of them's a 19, aimed at Logan. That's a no. And the other one is a 6. So, a no again. With that, Lily, you're up. You're in the trees.
Yeah.
South of where Logan and Keenan are. So if you were to look at that on the map, we really need to, as I said in the break, sort out roll 20 or something, so this is a bit easier. You're pretty much to the right hand side of that bottom middle plant in the trees.
Okay, can I do a nature check to see if I can identify where the next blight might be? You know, if I see the spores on the air or if I can
If
have
you were
a
in the air, I would say you could definitely see the spores, but because the trees are so high,
I see.
you wouldn't really be able to see them from the air.
Okay, then. So I have no choice but to. So as you run, guys, suddenly the wall falls down, disappears, and Lily becomes a giant eagle and flies above the forest to see where Blight is.
They transformed into an eagle with a beat of the
Yeah.
wings and a
Ah, ah. So I'm going to. So can I see? So the flying is 80 feet. The speed.
yeah, that's fine. I'll say probably heading north west direction. You will see over. So looking at the map, I'm going to come up. You've got a plant directly west. 80 feet will bring you pretty much above a plant, which is that sort of just off center one. And then up in the top left corner, and then just off to the right center is another plant.
Okay. So on the first one, can I attack?
The one below you, was it
Yeah.
not an action to transform?
No, with my beak and talons.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, if you've got a free action to go with, yeah, go for it.
22, does it hit?
22 hits.
And what about 9?
9 does not. So 1 will hit.
So it is 10 hit points of slashing damage.
Cool. It's partially damaged but not destroyed. But could you make me a con save, please?
Mm-hmm. Seven. So do I have the constitution of the eagle or mine?
Well, you're in eagle form. It would be the eagle's constitution, I should think.
I think so. Yeah. I think I get their things. Yeah.
Yeah, so you take a point of blight, and your HP is reduced by 10. Your movement speed is reduced by 2.
Okay. Thank you very much.
That's Lily. So we've got something else happening. One vine erupts out of the trees to attack Lily. Well, I know you were flying, but you've dropped down to attack this plant. A vine jumps out at you, but probably misses with only a 3 to hit.
Yeah, it misses.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Volta,
Yeah.
you all go. You are at the standing stone at the moment.
Yeah. I see. So what I will do is obviously take to the skies again and follow the pathway of Dibbly Dob. What's his name? Disease merchant. Logan. um,
Wow.
Logan for the skies.
Yeah.
And I will blast the creatures that are bewitching him with fairy goodness. And, so, Eldritch Blast from the skies.
There's 4 creatures.
Well, I'll aim at 3 of them.
Okay.
So the first one is 12.
Yep.
Second one is nat 20 for 30 to hit.
Yep.
And the third one is a 19.
Yeah, all 3 hit.
Okay, so the first one does 9.
Okay.
9.
The second one does 25.
Oops. Yeah.
And the third one does 15.
Okey dokey.
So 1 creature each. Bish bash bosh.
Bish bash bosh. They're all varying degrees of bloodiness.
And that was before you hit them.
Would you like to do anything else?
No.
Okie dokie. In that case, could I have a d6, please? Boo!
Was it a 3?
Yes.
Oh, 3.
Sorry,
Oh,
I spoke
sorry.
over it.
That's all right. Lily, from the plant you are at, 3 vines spring up from it to attack you. So, a 12,
Nope.
an 8, then will be a nothing, and a 5 will be a nothing. They're just waving around wildly. So you now are surrounded by 4 vines, effectively. And it's Logan's go. You've got 4 very four woodland creatures, 3 wounded ones next to you.
I'll stab the badger.
Stabbing the badger. That sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it? Stabbing the badger.
19 to hit the badger.
19 does hit the badger.
Stabbing the
Or 13 damage.
The badger is dead. Yes.
Okay. Is the next creature, how far away is it? Is it like sort of 5-10 foot something?
No, they're all there. They're right on top of you.
Okay. Then 12 to hit the next one.
Hits.
Or 14.
14 kills it as it goes.
26 to hit the next one.
Hits it.
For 16.
Yeah, that one goes.
And it's a bit overkill, but I'll use my extra attack as well and then go for the last one.
Yeah.
26 to hit
Hits.
for 8 damage.
8 damage. It takes it. And it goes.
That's it.
Oh.
Doesn't kill it. There is 1 left.
And
The
then
days of the Atari ST and Gauntlet with all the.
he's just going to
8-bit
be like
sounds.
shaking his sword, trying to get all this fluff and blood off it.
Yeah. Cool. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens next. One of the vines will attack Lily for an 18. We said no, didn't we?
Hits.
It does hit. Okay, you take 10 necrotic damage from that.
Okay, I'm back to my form.
Okay, cool. You're back to Lily. No problems. And then it is that was Logan. That was them. Keenan, you have one very bloody looking woodland creature.
Which one is left?
I don't know, the woodpecker. It's just sort of drumming on your head like.
So I want to just like grab it, toss it away from myself, pick up the end of a staff, and just
Baseball.
try and
Make your
baseball
attack.
bat it. Oh dear. 15.
It does hit it.
I like high
the
level
park.
characters. 13 damage.
Yeah, you bat it, and as
know
you
that
do,
bit in
it just sort of like tumbles away from you. It's like, yeah, it's dead.
It gets stuck in a tree.
It gets stuck in a tree somewhere. Beak first. Cool. Anything else from Keenan? There are no more threats to you.
Can I see any blighty plants?
From your current location, you would be able to tell there's one north of you, but it's a good round's worth of movement.
What's a round's worth of?
Well, I mean, about 30,
Normal
40,
person
30, 40 feet away.
Oh, well, my movement is 55 feet.
Well, you can get to it then. With a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. Oh, I rolled a 17. 24.
Nice. You're okay.
But that was my actions already done. So
You're
I
done
stand
with.
there looking at it.
You stand there and take it all in. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Lily, but you're the only one that these things are around at the moment. So the free vines will attack this time with a 19.
It hits.
A 6 is a no. And what's that? A 13. So
No.
a further 10 necrotic damage from these vines. Then it is Lily's go.
So the plant is in front of me and it is half dead, isn't it?
You're sat on top of it basically, and yes, it's half dead.
Okay. A shard of ice is leaving my hands, and I need to make a ranged spell attack.
If you're making a ranged attack because you're in melee, it'll be with disadvantage.
Can I move?
You can, but you'll take opportunity attacks from 4 vines.
They can give me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay. 16.
It hits.
12.
Nope.
15.
Nope.
And a 19.
It hits.
20 necrotic damage again.
Okay.
How's Lily looking? That's a lot of 10s coming off.
Yeah, but it was the eagle's hit point.
Okay.
I did not have any damage before, so I'm just 30 down.
So where do you move to?
Just a little, not where the vines are, on the other side.
You want to move away from it a little bit?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
I do hit with an ice shard, and I do
I shot.
second level, and I do attack. Oh, 28.
28 hits.
So it takes 2d10 piercing damage, which that is 6 piercing damage, and the target, and every creature, which means the vines too, around the creature, they need to 5 feet around. They need to do a dexterity saving throw.
They automatically fail.
So they take 3d6 cold damage. 13,
Cool.
13 cold damage.
As
Plus,
this ice forms on the plant and the vines, as they're trying to move still, it just shatters on itself. And the whole thing just is a pile on the floor. And you see this part of the forest starts to come back to life as well.
and
Flowers start blooming.
as a bonus action, I do polymorph to myself, and two big wings
Cool.
of a swan come out from my back, and I fly.
You fly, and as you fly up, you'll see off to your left, ahead and left, is another sort of, you can see the stuff coming up through the trees, and off to your way off to the right is another one, and of course Keenan is dealing with one just behind you to the right. Awesome. It is something's go, but there is nothing to go at the moment. Volta.
I presume then I can see the one to the right, at least from where I'm.
You can,
playing.
yeah, just off to your right is where Keenan is dealing with one of them.
Yeah, and then there's one further right.
There's one way off ahead of you to the right, and
How
then
far is way off ahead?
let me see. That's going to be about 80 feet.
That's all right. But fortunately, that is my flying speed.
So you're going to fly over there.
I'm going to fly over there, and then I'm going to pepper the ground with strafing attacks.
Excellent. Go for it.
Aiming at the blighty things over there. So one, when it rolls, thank you, is a 20.
Yep, that hits.
Another 20, and 22.
Yeah, okay.
So that'd be 10, and 6, and 12. So 10 and 6 is 16, and 12 is 28 points of goobly damage.
This plant
Blib, blub,
just explodes into pieces and goes everywhere, and you can start to see the forest beneath you is springing back into life, flowers again, and the leaves returning to the trees.
With a
And
shout of, have it, Titchmarsh!
and the light coming from that grove is growing ever brighter. Let's have a D6 rolled, please, somebody.
2.
2. No problem. Let me roll a D4 and see what happens or where it comes in. Keenan. 2 vines spring up from the plants that you're at. And it's Logan's go. What is so funny?
Nothing.
Logan wants to
Come on, children.
keep going the same way, the way he was going towards that other one that you mentioned.
The one where Keenan is.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can get up there. You're not affected by rough terrain, are you?
No.
Right, well, that's fine then.
So if I can get either up to it or close enough, I'm going to...
Yeah, you can get up to it. Let's have a DC 10 con save.
Con save gives me 22.
You're fine.
So we're doing some hacking and whacking and slashing.
Mm-hmm.
So a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay, so we've got a 28 to hit. And then a 14 to hit.
Very good.
Oh, yeah. I presume you've been sent what I was laughing at.
Yeah.
28 to hit.
It does hit.
14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Okay, so we've got 13 plus 17 is around 30. .42 slashing damage.
The plant is destroyed. Bits fly everywhere as you hack into it. And again, this part of the forest returns to life. Those vines are gone.
He looks at Kane and is like, "Why couldn't you have done that?"
But the light from the grove is growing ever brighter. That was Logan's go. Keenan, it's your go when you finish drawing boobs on paper.
I don't know what you're on about.
Outed, bro.
I feel like a teacher in a school. It's like, now stop that, boy. Put that down.
Oh.
Anyway, you going to take your turn or are you going to take silly photos?
Just taking one more.
Jesus Christ.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna hit this thing
It's gone.
because there's
It's
two
dead.
tentacles. Oh, what happened to the tentacles?
I killed the plant that the tentacles
Oh.
were from.
Oh, okay, fair play. In that case,
Stop
You would
getting
know
distracted
this if
by
you
your
weren't
balls.
twatting around.
that's a valid point.
Dad!
Dear God.
I'd say we'll go to Lily's turn if you're going to mess around, but it's Lily's turn next, so I mean, she's not
I'll
in any state to fucking do
sprint
anything
up
about
north.
it. You're going to
Sprint
sprint up. You're going to
northward.
sprint oop north.
55.
There's nothing
Yeah.
else up. You are as north as the map allows.
Am I? Oh,
Yes.
where have we not been?
The only place you haven't been is
West.
looking at the map is the most southwesterly plant, which is actually not that south. Well, it is southwest from you, but it's like just off center, left, just
Oh,
below
on the
center
far
line.
left side.
Left, yeah,
I see. Yeah.
almost opposite the grove entirely.
I'll head to that one then.
Cool. You aren't going to get there in this turn, but yeah, you can head that way.
Cool.
Cool.
Run, 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 run.
Run. Oh, I know. No, we didn't. No, that's fine. I'm being silly.
Ooh.
Lily, you'll go.
So how far is the next plan for me?
About 40 feet.
Good. So
Okay.
That's very matter of fact.
Good.
good. So I head towards it, and I
Heading towards it.
throw again an ice lolly towards it. I cast it as
Cornetto.
Here, have a cornetto.
I cast it as a 3rd level. So it needs to do. I need to do attack roll. 22 hits.
It hits, yeah.
So it takes 16 piercing damage plus 14 ice damage, cold damage.
And as you destroy this last blight, this huge flash of light just erupts through through the trees as the whole forest bursts into life and blooms once more. Any zombified animals that you might see return to life. You hear the birds singing in the trees once more. The female voice calls out and says to you, "Come to my spring and receive my blessing, champions."
I fly towards the spring.
Yeah, as you head through the trees to a small clearing, to the standing stone, the runes are now lit upon it,
And that is lit.
and the circle of water around it is now glowing a brilliant blue, like sparkling, with that sort of light emanating from it, a magical essence rising out of there. And appearing in a flash of light is a slender, radiant-looking female elf. She stands before you, barefooted, wearing a green toga. She emits light herself, almost obscuring her own features, and she presents a small wreath of flowers and holds it all out to you.
was.
She says, "This is my key and my blessing to you all. It will grant you the ability to heal corruption from blight and spread greenness wherever there is none. It will also aid you in the command of the seas." And she'll hand it over to whoever will take it.
So when I kind of go into the middle of everybody. I landed, and when I land in front of her and kneel in front of her, and I say a small prayer in Druidic, the language that like to her honor, and then I say to the rest, if it is okay, I would like to take this key, and I just offer my hand to take it.
She places the wreath in your hand. She bows slightly at you, and she begins to fade away. And as she fades away, so does the forest. And once again, you're in darkness. And that is where we will end today's episode. Because it is 11 o'clock, just gone. And yeah, there we are.
Yay, that was my deity!
Lily, Bane, Melora's Key. Once per day, you can recover loss of HP from necrotic damage. You can also cast spell Melora's Grove, which is a second level spell, it's a homebrew spell. When cast, a 20-foot wide circle of grass and flowers springs up in an area up to 60 feet away. Any friendly creatures within it are healed 2d8 hit points, and any enemy creatures are restrained by vines and take 2d8 damage instead. Also, while in water, it grants the bearer of the key water breathing.
Can you send me, please?
Yeah, I'll send you that. That's fine.
Thank you.
That's fine. I'll pop it in the Discord. You got your little private Discord there. Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Good. Good. Now I have to. The next two were they? Did they challenge you? Did you find it challenging, or not really?
Yeah, it was certainly. Yeah, it's a change from combat, wasn't it?
Bit different.
Because it wasn't. We couldn't just rely on hitting things hard.
No.
And took a fair bit of necrotic at one point. I was a bit like, oof.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
very lucky.
Also, for me, it was a bit different. The majority of my spells are area AoE, and also I use necrotic damage a lot, so I didn't know what to use to kill them.
I
Oh.
almost got bloodied just from necrotic damage, so I'm almost at half health.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my max.
Well, yeah, that second one I thought would be a bit more challenging because the first one was like just to sort of introduces the idea of it's not all combat based. You will have to sort of use your head a little bit, and then the second one was like, okay, now we can start wearing you down a little bit, and we'll see what is to come in the next two trials, which will fall on the
Floor.
fall on the floor on the 18th of October is when we'll be back again. So thank you very much for watching, for playing, for listening. If you're listening to the podcast, we will see you all very soon. Goodbye, good night from me and from all of these lovely people. Good night. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hope you the
Good
same.
boo.
Betty Boogles.